Alright, let's get ready to rumble. Let's go do some feuding, guys. Just let people know I'm live. Start my chat as well so I can see what you guys are typing. Okay. And put it here. Alright, perfect. Hey Pierce, hey Chintindu. Let's go feud. Hey Arslan. Right. Nope, I did not get neither Rick or Austin, unfortunately, Arslan. I wasn't lucky enough. For feuds, yes, it is to get your best guys. It's only for Blitz that you only use one good guy usually. Alright, we are gonna be facing the Haven. Oh, Ludautry is in there. I know him. He's a pretty good guy. Right. And I'm gonna be facing Luda. Come on, let me do it. I'm trying to click, thank you. Right. We're not gonna use Cena. We're gonna use Brock. There you go. So we need to do a green match. Which we don't have. There you go. Yeah, that Triple H 3-star goal was. I got him like right a couple hours ago, just in time for the feud. But his moves are not leveled though, so he's not that great yet. But it's a good start. And yeah, you're right, Arslan. That's actually my second stream in a few days. I did a stream yesterday. No, 2 days ago. One there, one there. There. Oh, that'll do. That's gonna do it. I only saw part of it, ACL, because I was working during it, but the part that I saw was pretty nice. I'm gonna be watching it probably tomorrow while doing some more feuding. And that red ring is having quite a bit of issues. Trying to select the Undertaker here. There you go. That was pretty nice to see Mark Henry. I actually don't hate the guy. I just hate getting posters of him in game. Hey Tariq. Let's take those away from him. Okay, let's remove his yellow, which he should have back pretty soon. Didn't work out. I'll take this one here. All right. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. $164,000 damage. Bang! That was quite a lot. And that is counting that I'm doing 20% more with my gems, but he's saving 20% from the damage as well. Yeah, I would have expected the Big Show to be there as well, since like everybody was there. Okay, let's do Andre. At least I'm trying to get Andre. Good God. There, got it. Switch that for red down. Yeah, Great Khali was a nice surprise, although he can't wrestle much. Well, not that he ever was. Let's take this one here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not a lot of cascade there. Damn, he almost kicked out of that since the cascade didn't happen. Yeah, Roderick Strong also did quite a strong performance. I know he totally destroyed Daniel Bryan's chest from what I saw in the post-Rumble interview. Alright, so far so good. Alright. Actually, it's not the... It's the purple I need to drop. Yeah, Daniel Bryan has earned a good night's sleep. He actually beat the longest time inside a Rumble. Although being a 50-man Rumble, that's easier to have such a long time, but still, the guy's got to be pretty beat up after that and pretty tired. Can I play now? Jesus Christ. Alright, my turn. Oh, Brock is soon gonna be dead now. Everybody do so much damage with the feud perks that you take quite a beating. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put number 7 there. Right. Can still do a little more with Brock. Yeah, Y2J is growing the hair back, it looks like. Let's do Triple H. Okay. No, I didn't want an early pin. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez. 151,000 damage. Hey, George. Guersan ADR Pierce. He's a very, very useful trainer and a pretty great character also. Salut, George. If I start talking in French with you, George, everyone's going to be wondering what the hell I'm saying. No green. Let's try to generate some. That did not work. But I don't want him to get some on his turn either, so let's use that. I got green right there. Great, we did not get a pin. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. $90K. I might be able to finish him with only Brock at this rate. I did not take my Enzo into the feud, Pierce. I actually went with Bobby Roode instead. Even though my Roode is silver and my Enzo is gold, because Enzo would have been too easy to kill, basically. So that would have been giving away free points to everyone. So I took Bobby Roode instead, who is probably still going to be easy to kill, but he's going to be more annoying than Enzo would. Thanks for subscribing, Zai Russell. Right now, George, I'm using plus 20% damage and minus 20% damage received. Don't have any green again. Still don't have any green. This is going to give me 1. Damn right, ACL. I didn't. I saw like the last couple minutes of the match. King Jesus. The spear through the cage was pretty nice. I wasn't really looking at it when it happened. I saw the replay, but from what I was told, Roman actually his feet actually touched the ground before Brock did, so it was rumored to be a botched spot. Alright, well, I'm done. Nice. Nice tricks, I Russell. Yeah, you can use 2 perks, George, for this feud. Hey, Al now. Doing pretty good, Shank. Let's take those. Alright. While we wait, let's go check if someone needs heal. Probably. Hey, Neo. I probably will finish to level him. He's gold anyway, but he's definitely not on my priority. Yeah, Brian. He always streamed during the feud, so I'm not surprised. He's probably gonna have most of the viewers because he started much earlier than I did, so everyone was already on his stream. Yeah, I want to heal people, but it takes so long to load, I won't be able to. Jeez. I don't think it's going to be able to process. Yeah. Can't load. You want to see my roster? There it is. 346k, 112 guys. Got 4, 8, 12, 16, 17 golds right now. It's getting there. Slowly but surely. I already got Junkyard Dog. He's good, Pierce, but he's not a top guy. I think my Junkyard Dog is 2-star silver or something like that. Yeah, 2-star silver Junkyard Dog. He's a good trainer for Triple H. Hey, King. Just gotta wait for this to end. My Vader is maxed, I think. Or is he? His moves are maxed. No, I'm missing a couple levels. I'm missing 4 levels. I will definitely get those as I get more coins. You're not gonna see a tweet from Scopely that the red ring is fixed, because the red ring right now it's mainly caused because of the server load. It's not because it's having issues or anything. It's just the servers are getting overloaded. George, well, Choli is in the same faction, but he's not in my current feud. You have 8 million coins at the moment. Damn, that's nice, Pierce. I'm always low on coins. I would probably need over 100 million to max my guys. Probably more than that. We're not using Chaos Protocol, George. If we were, I'd be getting out of there and restarting. We never used the Chaos Protocol. You definitely never see Choli do any of the shit either. What does he have left? Triple H and Cena. And here, Triple H and Cena. Let me just check the chat, just in case someone asks for help. Yeah, George, that's when they're having issues, though. Those are legit leave and come back. And the ones you actually saw were not recent ones either. My chat was not loading, so I couldn't see the previous events. My Macho is still pretty low. He's 2-star gold. Yeah, my team, I have Triple H Gold, although his level and moves are not max. I got Bronze Cena, which I only have to boost Triple H. Got maxed Gold Brock Lesnar, Silver maxed ABA Taker, Cannon Fodder Roman Reigns, maxed out Andre the Giant Gold, and maxed out Silver Bobby Roode. This is killing me though. I've been done for 10 minutes. See, this would have been a great time to use Chaos Protocol because I would have been making points. I'm not exploiting that shit. Brock Striker is arguably one of the best character in the game. Yeah, Seth Rollins definitely is one of those. Volkov is pretty similar to Brock as far as output. My next striker at 3-star gold, I really have no idea. I don't really have anyone in the pipeline as far as striker goes, so I'm not in a hurry to level them. I'll probably just keep the 4-star tokens for when the 4-star superstars are released way down the road. I have a weak Roman in, because if I was to put a 3-star Roman, which mines are not really leveled, that would just give away 3 points to other, because he would be easy to defeat. And having a 3-star that is easy to defeat basically just give 3 points to your opponents. Well, Stone Cold is not even in the top 5 of the strikers, so there's really no point for me to level him. Papa Shango is an exact copy of Bray Wyatt, so I really have. There's no point for me to level him. Let's do a Cena, just so we can move on, because this is killing me. I don't care what perk I'm going to be using, I just want to fight. Yeah, Brian did the math on Volkov and Brock still came out on top with slightly bigger numbers. Also, Brock is less dependent on the board than Volkov is. But they're very, very similar as far as output go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Striker Balor is pretty damn good, Pierce, yeah. He was my best striker for a long time. Up until I got Brock, he was my best striker. They're probably recruiting quite a lot, Steamer. Jesus Christ, who is he having issues with? Triple H. I want to fight. I think I'm gonna try to help him if this doesn't finish. Oh. Let's just finish this. All your resources and enhancement until summertime. Well, you definitely should. Definitely should keep them until there's an event where you can benefit from them. That's not that great of a board for me. There's one place this is gonna help, And neither of those were. Well, AJ is a damn great guy, Yoshi. Who looks like Rusev? Sebastian. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kaboom! 121,000. That'll do it. Striker Finn and ADR today, and still Trickster Bray last night. That's a pretty good 2 days. That's very nice pulls you got. Who do I need to level up? Actually, quite a few guys. Macho Man is one I do want to level up. I want to finish my Triple H. Pretty much all the golds that I have, I want to finish their levels. There's a few of them that are not finished to level up. The new Bray Wyatt, I want to get it up. Probably not gold, but still get him up. All right. Let's just seal up. Rinse and repeat. Bobby's pretty cool. He's very, very fun to use. You do need Xavier Woods on him as a trainer, though, and Ziggler. Just waiting for the 5th one, so we start. Cena Powerhouse better than Big Cass and Luger combined? Hell no. Cena Powerhouse is a terrible character, while Big Cass and Luger are the top of their class. Alright, Execution Era. Should have some nice rosters in there. Gonna fight Strategist Wong. He does have some nice characters there. Let's tear him up. Well, that's an interesting move set for Brock. You normally see the yellow move in there with Enzo. Could actually have it higher than that, Yoshi, but I'm trying to have it optimized so I'm not giving away free points. I could probably be around 46k or something like that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. This should be interesting. Oh, no cascade whatsoever. That still got the job done though. I'd level anyone if I was to get perfect in Mr. Perfect as a reward. Mark Henry is probably going to get leveled at some point because I do need to level my low guys when there's evolve or enhancement event. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of guy. I can't upgrade all my silvers to golds. I'd be running out of tokens within 1 or 2 events. Right, let's take Andre now. Oh, that's a shit board. Hey, I got my green. Use that. Best trainers for Mark Henry. I would really have to look it up. Actually, every tier guide that was made, if you check Mark Henry, there instead of a moveset, there is always a comment that says it's totally useless to put any trainers on. So nobody really took the time. It's just terrible moves. They don't work well with each other at all. So there's really nothing to make him work. Hey Shiraz. And on top of that, his trainer bonus is useless as well. I don't remember what it is, but it's definitely useless. Perks, right? There's only 3 types of perks right now, Pierce. There's perks that increase your damage, perks that reduce the gem damage you get, and perks that improve your HP. So there's nothing that is going to affect finishers or, well, technically the plus damage will, but still. I can't really do a character gameplay of Shane McMahon because my Shane is not leveled. Roman. Do have the green right there. Gonna take away his black just in case I do an early pin. No, it didn't take my click. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Okay, let's try to. I'm gonna switch 7 purples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 purples on the board. So so this one's gonna switch. Can put that there. This is gonna work. This is also. 2 and let's put 1 there. I kind of messed up my early placements. I should have used this move first, but I clicked and it didn't take. This should switch almost all the purples. Alright, that's a nice save. I'll probably do a roster video at the beginning of next month. Bam Bam is... I like Bam Bam more than Batista. Batista is slow. I'm doing pretty good, Shiraz. How you doing? Right, now let's take care of Cena. I do have Macho Man Acrobat. I got him during WrestleMania special packs. I don't have Stone Cold Showboat, unfortunately. Stone Cold Showboat and the Mr. Perfect are the two characters I don't have that I want the most. Not a lot of black on the board. This is not going to be that big of a move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably not going to be that big of a cascade either. No cascade at all. But this should do it. 1, 2, and 3. And he's out. Jim Duggan is okay. He's not that great of a character, but he's not a bad one either. Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura is a pretty cool character to play with, but he would definitely be in the middle of my roster. So I gotta put my resources on the guys I actually need and use. Just because I don't have unlimited resources. Trainers I have for Brock is George Steele to have more, start with more green gems, and Titus O'Neil, so that I generate more blacks. Hey Isaiah, kind of butchered your name right there. Got the green there. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't want to connect there. So let's put 7 there. Oh, no cascade. I did, Shiraz. I couldn't watch it because I was working, but I did watch a couple parts of it after and a couple of replays and everything. But anyway, I got everything spoiled while it was happening. So I pretty much already know everything that happened, even though I didn't watch it. I'll probably watch it during the day tomorrow. Alright, let's take out Taker. Yeah, that almost pinned him. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. DDP is very fun to play with. He is very effective, but he's actually ranked around 4th as far as the technicians go, just because he is very board dependent. But he's definitely a blast to use. Yeah, I heard that Roman's feet actually touched the ground before Brock did. And let's take out Triple H. Fifth behind Doink. As some say he's better than Doink. I heard most say that Doink was better though. I don't have Doink, so I never tried him. I heard more people say that Doink was better than the opposite. Yeah, that's what I heard, Chang. Oh, that was too fast. I can Shiraz, although you can just I did a lot of videos about DDP in the past couple days. I did the special DDP tour that you could only use DDP. I did 2 of those videos, so you can definitely check out those. There's tons of footage from him there. Alright, so we're done with our fights. This should be over quick. We just gotta wait for those to finish. Let's get our next reward at 1 million, 2.5 million, and 5 million. Jeez. And then, pretty sure I won't reach the 5 million. Not for a 24-hour feud. And not with a kid. The only one I got from the Player's Choice Shank was a Bray Trickster. The reason, Pierce, is because if you check here, if you have Triple H and Cena, it says main event field bonus, 100% damage to yellow finisher. So that's why your finisher for Triple H does 100% more damage. That's a pretty good pull, Shiraz. Bam Bam's pretty good. That steamer is because hackers can actually recover your account if they know the value of the coins and cash. They just have to tell support, like that they haven't, the account is not like logging in with Facebook and they need to recover. And one of the things they're gonna ask is how much coins did you have, how much cash did you have. So that's why every streamer is hiding those values, and that when people post screenshots, it's always recommended that they hide those values. Yeah, hackers are annoying. That Isaiah was an offer that they had available. I think it was like $10, and you could get the Santa suit for Cena. I pretty much get it for shits and giggles because I never use Cena. Well, I can't take for granted that everyone on support knows who I am. Wouldn't want to risk my account. I mean, I know most people at Scopely know who I am, but I don't know. I don't even know if support is in-house or if it's subcontractors or whatever. So they may have no clue who the hell I am. They do ban hackers. It's usually by wave. Most companies seem to do it by waves. But I know for a fact that they do ban them. I do receive a lot of people that contact me and say, I got banned. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to edit my game files, and some guy charged me $10 and told me how to edit the game file so I could get more stuff and blah blah blah. And yeah, you got yourself banned, and yeah, live and learn. So just getting all those mails kind of tells me that there is people getting banned. Alright, cool, Sim. I shall do so. I wasn't sure, like, I saw that you left it a while before you picked for 3 more fights, but I didn't know if you were just lagging or something and couldn't do it, or if you wanted me to take it at that point. So I just, like, I counted in my head 30 seconds to be sure I wasn't being fast and stealing the lane. But I was drinking to the glass bottle that was some Stewart orange and cream soda That's the equivalent. I don't know if you know the Jones drinks. It's pretty much the same thing as Jones, but Jones is kind of hard to get around here. That's probably my favorite sodas. The orange cream sodas are awesome. And now I'm back to water because those have quite a bit of calories in them, so I can't take too many of them. Shiraz, I think Mark has a better roster. I think my roster number is higher than his, but he has more golds than I do, so his roster is probably better than mine. Probably not too far behind, but I think his is still better. Brian is definitely better than mine. Brian got one hell of a roster. That's pretty good, Tony. Strawberry, vanilla, Dr. Pepper. Believe it or not, I never even tried a Dr. Pepper, ever. Punisher's a beast, Shiraz. His roster is pretty hard to beat. He has one hell of a roster. Pretty knowledgeable guy as well. No, he doesn't have every character. He does have a hell of a lot of them, though. He's probably not missing many. I do have Daniel, Bryan, Isaiah. Hey, you both work for Biggie Dude. Do you mean in Supercard? Because I know King Steamer is on Supercard. With he was doing moderation on Biggie Dude streams. Fun fact: I got kicked on my faction in Supercard today, so I gotta find a new Supercard faction. Sheamus is pretty decent for Blitz with his healing. I didn't even know that Biggie Dude was playing Champions. I think my Sheamus is 2-star gold. I never use him. Oh, alright. So we're going to finish up Andre. Yeah, well, Triple H is pretty much done as far as his wrestling ambitions go. Now he's more of a backstage guy, so it's more of his job to actually pass down the torch and put people over more than him winning. It's about what's best for the business now and not what's best for Triple H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I haven't seen the Triple H match against Cena, but I heard it was pretty good. I do have Baron Corbin, Isaiah, but he's not leveled or anything. Striker Undertaker really ain't that great as a character, Tony, though. Alright. Let's do more. I have two Brock Lesnar, Isaiah. I have Striker Brock and Powerhouse Brock. I don't have Zombie Brock. Requirements for the factions are... Let me scroll up to see them. For A New Hope, first you need to be approved by one of the leaders, and no, I'm not one of them. You need to feud at least 50% of the time of the feud. So if it's a 24 hour, you need to feud 12 hours. If it's a 48 hours, you got to feud for 24. You need 5 million score for the 48 hours minimum. That's pretty much it. For Rounders, our sister faction, which is basically our developmental, then that's hard to say. It's 2.5 millions and above in points, and it's usually for friends and family of the faction. Or like we have people that drop there if they can feud also. We're not doing rotations or anything. So we're gonna fight Flair. Let's lag down. If you want to join, the person you need to contact is... Let's scroll back up. It's well, Mikey is the guy you gotta contact. His account is Mikey T. Mikey T85. It's not showing me what's the rest of it. I'll check after. Right now I got a feud. Don't want people waiting on me. You can always send me a message later and I can send you the info of who you need to contact. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Barely any cascade, but it cleared half the board. Oh, and he kicked out of it. Since when do freaking Showboat kick out of anything? Now let's get rid of his mana. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I should finish him with that. If who has a Twitter King? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ciao, Ricky. This took longer than I expected it would. It probably does. I don't know what it is though. Oh yeah, it's at Mikey T85. If there's any character you want, so which character would I choose? Right now, if I could pick any character I don't have that I want, I would pick Stone Cold Steve Austin Showboat. And very closely second would be Mr. Perfect. My highest Dean Ambrose is Trickster. He is 3-star gold, 3-star silver. Sorry. And no, we don't ever get to choose. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll give me 3 special gems. Hopefully don't kick out of that. Oh damn, he might. Oh, he almost did. Yeah, I could use him for some tour I'll be posting later on. Well, I'm not gonna do like today or tomorrow because all I'll be doing is feuding. But in my future tours, I can do it. Actually, they explained why they called it that way like 6 months ago. Pierce, it's player's choice. because it's the fan favorite characters that are part of it. So that's why they call it the player's choice, because it's character that the player choose because they love. That's why they call it also the player's choice, not your choice. I did not face Mark today. Don't even think I faced Grim so far. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. There you go. I love my Callisto. He's normally the guy I used to do all my farming or just my regular day stuff. Just because when you put George on him and Sin Cara, he's just a freaking beast. Let's do Taker. I would love to get that Taker. Okay, and the back body drop. Hey, Robster. They are definitely gonna be coming, Steamer. I was talking about it with the developers when I was in at WrestleMania, and it's definitely planned. I do think the females are gonna come before the 4 stars, though. And Hell mode should not be too far ahead. Couldn't say if it's gonna be in a month or so, but it should definitely be before the end of the summer. Yeah, it definitely has a lot of potential. Like again, when I was talking with them in New Orleans, you can tell that first of all they're all players. Like I haven't met one of them that didn't play the game. Like we were moving in Ubers to go from one place to the other, and they were on their phone playing the game. So you know they care about the game because they play it a lot, even when they're not paid to do so or they're not at work or whatever. They do it on their private time, and they have a whole bunch of IDs. And obviously, there's teams that decide what gets implemented and what's not. But the game definitely has a lot of potential, and it's still an early game. We're only like a year in, so that's not a game that's going to be dead after 2 years. Oh, Supercard has been on for what, 4 years, I think. They're still very, very strong as far as their player base. But it's definitely not the same kind of game whatsoever. Like, there's much more strategy involved in Champion than Supercard. And Supercard, it's basically like you got your cards on the screen and just pick the one that has the higher value of the stat that you need to fight with. So it's much... There's more brain involved in playing Champion than Supercard. Supercard is more something that... Like, usually when I'm going to play Supercard when I'm playing Champion at the same time, but I'll be doing my Supercard moves while I can't do a move on Champion. Like, my opponent's going to be executing his move and poof, I'm going to click a card on Supercard on my phone. It's really something that you don't need much attention to do. But it's still pretty fun, but I do like Champion much better. That's a pretty bad board. I don't know why I wasted perk. I just realized I was facing a weakling. One, two, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no, 7. That I don't know yet, Shiraz. And it might not come like everything at once. It might be a new tour from the road. It may be only like every week there's going to be a new road tour that's going to be unlocked in Elmo. It may not be all in one shot either. It's definitely coming soon. Or soonish, I should say. Hey, Sankit. Yeah, I think I pulled something in my neck. I'm telling you, it's my shitty chair that is killing my spine. Doing much better today, Sanket. Oh, Big Cass is definitely many, many steps ahead of Roman Powerhouse Shiraz. Oh, that'd be awesome if you could trade cards in Champions, but I don't see that ever happening. I always look tired, Shiraz. I never sleep. I don't have time for sleep. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I could sleep if I didn't have a YouTube channel. But I always have stuff that I gotta do. I get literally hundreds, not hundreds of messages per day to answer. And I like to answer everyone. So that takes quite a while. Plus I do a shitload of movies as well, or videos that I film, I edit, I post. And now I got a feud to do as well. That's only the gaming related stuff. I also have a full-time job and a daughter and a family. Hey, friendly gamer. Weather's pretty good today. It's like, I think we had 13 degrees Celsius. That was pretty cool, pretty good. Thanks, Shiraz. Just gotta wait. for the last fight to end, and we'll do another one. Move set for ADR. I can show you that while we wait. Oh, 100 cash, I'll take it. ADR, there he is. And I don't have the right moveset on him right now. There we go. It's a cross arm breaker, the diving double axe handle, and the scoop power slam. That's going to give you the most. You're going to have Lawler as a trainer so that you can do your scoop power slam real fast. As soon as you hit that, that's going to give you a shit ton of blue, which is going to activate your diving double axe handle, which normally just using that is gonna pin the opponent, and if it doesn't, well, it's gonna have given you a lot of green gems so you can finish it up with your cross arm breaker. But I never need the cross arm breaker. Some people even replace it with the moonsault instead, just for more damage. Doesn't matter that it does silence damage, but normally you'll just use the purple and the blue move. That's it. Lowest character I think is Shinsuke. Yeah, Shinsuke is my lowest at 360. Andre's trainer is Sting and either Dolph Ziggler or DDP. Didn't even realize I was facing Grim. Alright, let's go back to the fight. Nope. I'm probably gonna upgrade Trickster Wyatt, yeah. I'm probably not gonna get him gold because he's not good enough. But I will never watch Impractical Jokers. Don't know what that is. Hey, Lil Irving. I haven't watched Infinity War so far, but I am definitely gonna watch it later on. I probably won't be able to see it for a week or two. Main reason is, as you know, I'm French Canadian, so pretty much every freaking movie around here is in French. There's only one theater that has the within reasonable driving distance that has the movie in English, and I can't stand watching movie in other version of their original one, so I want to see it in English. There's only one theater within an hour drive that I can go that has it, and it's jam packed for very popular movies. So, and I work during the week, so that would be the best time to go. So I need to go either on evenings or on the weekends. and it's jam packed. So it's probably going to be take me like a week or two before I can even have a spot to go see it. I heard that it is pretty damn good. I'm actually French Canadian, El now. Well, technically I was born in France, but we came to Montreal when I was 2 years old, so. Alright, so we're gonna face Avon. Let's kick some ass. Ooh, that's a nice roster. Let's start with Braun. Oops. That's not what I want to do. I'm lagging so much, I'm clicking all over the place. Actually, there's only 3 perks, Mitchell. One that you do more damage, one that you get less damage from gems, and one that you have more HP. So there's nothing really that regenerate health. The only thing that makes you regenerate health is if you get those loot boxes at the end of matches. I'm not gonna use any other guy than my Brock Shiraz. The only reason I would use Andre over Brock is if Brock is dead. When you play feuds competitively, you really can't dick around. You gotta use your best guy in the best way possible so that you do the most point in the less amount of time and give away the less point possible. Otherwise, not only are you screwing yourself, but you're screwing your faction over as well. So I really gotta use my best guys. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Braun is pretty cool, yeah. Like, Harlem Heat is a better defensive guy, but Brock... Well, I think Macho is also better than him as a defensor, as a defense character more. But I don't really have any of the defense character leveled up. I beat defense with a strong offense. But yeah, that makes it hard for some survival fights or things like that. Right. Now Brock. Gonna bring green down. The non-drama version. It's basically it was originally for the reason I joined was because most of my friends actually went to New Hope. I didn't have any drama or heat or problems with anyone in AXE. Don't really have anything bad to say about EXE. I just went in the end where my friends were. But the main purpose of A New Hope is a little more laid back than as far as competitive goes, while still having focus on remaining within the top factions. But it's just so that you actually, because one of the things they didn't like about EXE is that you were putting in the effort of making a shit ton of points, and then you were rotating in other people that didn't really play that hard, or as hard, I should say. that were getting your rewards for you. Obviously, most of that, like you weren't required to sit to give away your reward, but at the same time, you wanted those guys to get higher up, so that people got tired of not getting the reward they fought for. Plus, there was a couple, there was a bunch of drama backstage within the leadership as well that didn't help. But I'm not too aware of that. That pretty much sums it up. Three-star Bobby Roode and 3-star AJ, that's pretty good. Yeah, but not everyone has Macho Shiraz. No, I'm not gonna get my ABA Taker to go to gold. He's not good enough. Yeah, well, imagine that with 600 people, Pierce. There's a lot of character that can do 80k cascades. Pretty much every character that has choose moves. Well, not necessarily every, but a lot of them. I didn't get Bobby to gold because he, well, first he's a showboat, so there's really not that many really competitive showboats. Like within the tops one, you got obviously Slick Rick, Piper, Steve Austin. Those are really beast. Andre is as well. So Bobby, while really fun to play with, really ain't that great at gold against other golds. So that's why I didn't push him over. I wanna keep my tokens ready if I face some other guy. Like I got my Triple H King of Kings to gold, even though Bobby is technically better than he is, mainly because I can use him for the VIP tour, and having him as gold is gonna make that VIP tour much easier on me. And I'll be doing that VIP tour every week anyway. You know, Shiraz, there a lot of people suggested me that I do a video with every single pulls that I got. The reason I haven't done such video is that it would be taking me forever to make the video. Just find it, like I have like 1,200 videos I made. So just finding which of the videos I did get something, and then getting all those video in the editor and then cutting only that part. I mean, it's an editing nightmare to do that. So I would really need to have a lot of free time to do that. What did you ask, Mayur? I didn't see. Scroll up. Between Big Show Giant and Roman Powerhouse, I'd say go with whichever one you have the best trainer. You have the required trainers. I believe I'd have to look up the actual sheets, but I believe that the Giant is better than Roman. But I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what your other question was, though. It's the only one I saw scrolling up. Pretty good, Xianxu. Yeah, that'd be something nice to do, Shiraz, but I definitely don't have the time for that anytime soon. I already have really time-consuming things on ice that I need to get finished. No, A New Hope didn't split Sianch. Three-star Wyatt or NXT Roman. Never ever NXT Roman at all. Three-star Wyatt. Actually, Wyatt Striker is in the top 5 of the best strikers, and Roman NXT Striker is in the top 5 of the worst strikers. The only reason to ever put any levels on him is as a trainer for Enzo. That's it. He has no other use whatsoever. Completely useless character to fight with. Not right now, Sianch, but I will at some point. Let's do Cena. Yeah, Mark Henry, yeah. Not gonna be using Mark Henry, that's for sure. Sorry about that. Not a lot of purple on the board to change. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll do it. Okay, now let's do Roman. Yeah, you're right about that, Mayor. I have the worst luck ever as far as pulls go. I mean, I do know a lot of people that actually get stuff from their pulls, but I just have the worst luck ever. I defy the odds. what character do I regret leveling? There's two characters that I regret getting gold. One of which is Powerhouse Brock Lesnar. Although when I did get him gold, he was the best powerhouse in the game at that point in time. So it did make sense back then. Obviously, these days I'm not touching him whatsoever. Other than that, I did get gold Seth Rollins NXT, even though he's a great character. He's a character I never use and haven't used in a long time, so he would have been much better left as green, not as green, but as a silver. So those are probably my two worst choices of leveling up characters. Yeah, I did. I did a few of the Austin Flair pulls that are not available anymore, and I did also Player's Choice. But I mean, with all the pulls for DDP earlier, well, less than a week ago, and then the Austin pulls, I really didn't have much left for the Player's Choice, and Noel now I'm out of cash. Well, Mitchell, there's always the live and learn method. That ends up working also. Oh yeah, they're definitely not cheap, and I'm in Canada, so they're not $100 for me. They're $130 for me. All right. Alright, so just gotta wait for those to finish. Okay. I'd say go with Kalisto before you go with Seth Rollins, Mayor. I mean, definitely, if you're a free player, you can't go wrong with Seth either. And he's a required trainer for some guys, so you do need to get him to 5,000. But Callisto, he's also great for farming. So he does a lot of damage, especially once he's gold. He does a truck ton of damage with Sin Cara and Georgia's trainers. So personally, I'd go Callisto over Seth Rollins. I'll max up my Bray at some point. Yeah. Hey Frankie. Just waiting for TV bonds. Well, he has to face Brock, so that's always painful. All right. Uh, Dean Ambrose is returning. Was it September? I think something like that. Well, you definitely need Rusev at 3-star silver for Roman to be effective. So I'd say get Rusev there probably. Bam Bam is definitely fun to play. I would have to double check, but I believe he's ranked a little higher than Roman. Not entirely sure on that. I'd have to double check on the tier lists. Three-star silver NXT Dean, yeah, that's probably a waste. 3-star bronze Booker, well, Booker is pretty good though. Stardust, you should definitely get higher. But for Stardust to be effective, you need Alberto Del Rio as a trainer and Lawler though. Luger is actually better than Cass, mainly because Cass damage varies a lot depending on if he has cascades on his gems, but they're both very, very effective, but Luger is just more reliable. Well, you're going to need that Rusev at 5k to be effective for your Powerhouse Reigns. If you don't have ADR and Lawler, then Stardust would be quite a waste. Although you need the exact same trainers for Booker, so Booker will be quite a waste too. Yeah, one star tokens are always a pain. Whether it's the silver ones or the gold ones. I often end up having to buy some. Like, I have no problem getting 3-star tokens, but those damn 1-stars are painful. Goldust tech is actually quite when you get all the botch moves and you put in is it what it's Arn Anderson I think on him. Uh, Big Papa Brian did got him to max gold and he's very very effective. They don't have the same character bonus as far as trainer Shiraz because ADR max out at giving I believe it's 4 extra gems, while Triple H King of King max out at 2 extra gems. Let's just take out Brock. I don't think I'll be able to do 5 million within 24 hours. Sianch. I would love to, because I'm one air spray away from getting another showboat to gold, but I don't think it would be realistic. If it was a 48 hour, I would definitely do it. But for a 24 hour, I would have to dig like my kid pretty bad. Let's get that after. That was an early pin, unfortunately. Let's drop his green just to be on the safe side. One. Damn, there's barely any black on the board. That's going to be hard. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank God there was a good cascade there. I could literally sit my kid in front of the TV for the whole day tomorrow and she would be very happy with that, and I could play the game all day, but I'd be a pretty bad dad if I did that. But if she wants to play with her Barbies, then I'm good, because I can just sit there and play on my phone. Alright, I think I'm gonna take a break because I am starving, so I gotta go eat something. I probably won't do another stream after that because I'll probably start watching the Royal Rumble that I missed, and then I'll go to bed. So I might do another one tomorrow, maybe like in the early afternoon or something, I don't know yet. Yeah, she's gonna be 7 in 2 weeks. Actually, less than 2 weeks now. About a week. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you're not already subbed, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Alright, guys. Ciao.